Hello lovelies, welcome once again to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's recipe is chicken light soup. I love this and I know you will love it, so let's get right into it. I'm using local chicken for this recipe. You can use the regular one if you want that. I don't like the smell that this has, so I usually broil it in the oven for like 10 minutes before I use it in my soup. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I just added some salt and I'm just going to give it a toss. And it go right into the oven for 10 minutes and we continue, okay? So don't get bored. This is going to be interesting. So stay tuned. I lined my pan with a foil just to collect all the stock that will come out of the chicken and also help me with the cleaning, okay? Easy peasy. So this will go straight into the oven for 10 minutes as I said earlier. So into the oven. These are the rest of the ingredients and I'm going to leave everything in the description. I'm using carrots for this recipe, okay? I love the carrots and the chicken combo. Carrot is really good. It's rich in vitamin A and beta carotene. Make sure you include it in your diet. I have some fennel, some rosemary. I'm going to blend this up with my onion, ginger, garlic to season my chicken. If you don't have fennel, you can use aniseed. It has quite a similar flavor, so you can also use aniseed. And if you don't like any of this, feel free to adjust it to your taste. Thank you. I'm going to blend this with a little bit of water to season our chicken. Ta-da! Our chicken is all set after 10 minutes and see all that beautiful stock. Don't throw it away. You're going to add it to the soup. Add your blend mix and cook this on a medium heat, okay? This local chicken is a bit tough, so if you cook it on a high heat, it's not going to make it tender. So a lower heat is preferable for this chicken. Add the stock you saved up earlier and make sure to season this at this point with some salt, okay, or any chicken seasoning that you prefer. I'm going to add my salt and my stock cube. I prefer the shrimp one to the chicken, but if you love any chicken seasoning, you can also add this. Add it at this point, okay? Make sure to add a lot of salt at this point, okay? Because the time the soup is done, your meat would be tasteless if you don't add your salt at this point. Cover this up and let it simmer on a low heat for about 5 minutes, okay? So this is like 7 minutes, okay, later. And I'm going to add my tomato paste at this point. I didn't know of this method, okay? I saw it on YouTube and I decided to give it a try. And it works perfectly. Okay, it's like we are going to stew the chicken some way be. It also helps get rid of that sour taste of the tomato paste. Okay, so it's optional. You can add it later when you're adding your veggies, but I tried this and it was good, so you can also give it a try. You can add more tomato paste if you prefer that, but I don't like a lot, so I just use just 1 tablespoon. Okay, so cover this up and let it simmer. Trust me, it's going to turn into a stew. At this point, I'm adding my veggies. I want to make them tender and then blend them and add them back to the stew. I make my onion like this so that it will not scatter. It will not scatter in my soup. You can also cook them in bulk or separate if you prefer, but I want all the flavors to be infused in this soup. Okay, so this is good for me. I'll add some water and then cook this until my vegetables are all done and it's ready to be blended. My veggies are all done and I'm going to take them out and blend them. I shot this video in the evening, so my lighting is not really good, but please manage it for me. Thank you very much. As you can see, my onion is still intact and it didn't scatter. Make sure to try this, okay? Just put a toothpick inside to just hold it in place. I like to add ginger when I'm blending my vegetables for this soup. It brings some freshness and a nice flavor as well. So go ahead and add your blend mix. I strained this, okay? I couldn't catch that part, but I strained this to get out the seeds. If your blender is not good, make sure you strain this. But if you want to see all the seeds and everything, you can just add it straight. I want this soup super light. So I'm not going to add any residue, okay? Cover this up and cook it for about 7 minutes. Then add your fresh pepper. You can add a fresh basil if you have. I didn't have fresh basil, so I used the dry one. So you can see some black then in my soup is just the basil I use. Okay, if you have the fresh one, you can use it. I suggest that because that one smells very nice. You can't go without basil for chicken soup. Trust me. It smells really amazing, so make sure you add it. My soup is all done and I'm going to serve this with some fufu. You can have this. It's good for cold, okay? If you have a cold, try this soup. It really helps. So I'm going to serve this with my fufu. I wish you were here to enjoy this with me, but I will come and enjoy yours. So make sure you try this. Thank you so much for watching this video to this far. If you are new here, please do like this video, share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much, and until I see you with another video, try this recipe and make sure you give me a feedback in the comment section. Thank you and stay blessed.